somewhere within his touch.
That's good. Okay.
First kiss of
Good.
sunlight.
Dear Mooji, I've been with several Indian masters and who have led me to believe self-realization will take many years of practice. Yet you and some other Western masters say we can do it now itself. What accounts for the different approach? Is it cultural? How can I know the right path for me? Love, Anjali. And some of it is cultural. I've been with several Indian masters who have led me to believe self-realization will take many years of practice. In the old days, traditionally, it said you would spend 12 years minimum with a living master and be in that company to serve and to daily attend verbal satsang, be in darshan, give feedback, be checked in and observed and clarify, and over this period, gradually the mind would completely be transformed from personal mind into mind presence. They say like this. But these days, nobody have 12 years to give to anything at all, even in India. Nobody has time anywhere. Even the unemployed don't have time. So a way had to be found for the beings to come to recognition quick. It's all one movement. Consciousness is doing it. And what was refreshing and new, because sages such as Sri Ramana Maharshi also, he was also speaking that what we are, the truth, we already are that. Even the old masters, if they had really realized the self, they would know. But this is timeless, it's what we are, timelessly. Realization is not an event. It could only mean the recognition of what is already here. It's not a creative process. It's not you're going to create a new you which was going to be so good it realized itself. It wasn't like that. So many misconceptions were exposed, and in the exposing of them, that they serve no purpose because they keep the being in a state of waiting also. And then some beings were clearly ready to burst open, but they were delayed and suppressed to say, no, it cannot happen like this. You have to keep on like this, you see. So sages like Ramana had tremendous patience to meet each one within their own capacity. As much as they could assimilate, he addressed them. Then a sage such as Nisargadatta Maharaj, he mostly didn't have time for what he called preliminary spirituality. He was cutting completely, throwing things out. No, it's not this, not. So quickly, whatever seems to obstruct the recognition, the intuitive recognition of what is timeless, was quickly recognized and discarded like that. So these are also Indian masters, you see. Sometimes in the West also, having more stronger intellectual tradition and tendencies, the teachings of the East was grasped very quickly. But sometimes what was not accomplished was that the ego not necessarily destroy. And we have heard stories, not just from the West or the East, of those who clearly had some insights, had some breakthrough, came to a place of seeing, yet they had not destroyed their vasanas somehow. And you have heard of people who took advantage of their disciples also, because they hadn't gotten rid of their own cravings. So this is why we speak that, yes, the seeing is instant, the recognition can be instant, but it will take some time to stabilize the mind into the heart completely. And even if you realize today completely, without any doubt, who you are, maybe for the duration of this life also, the consciousness will continue refining itself, deepening in its own mystical juice. And this is a beauty and a paradox, that all of this continuous kind of maturing can continue against a background of unchanging awareness. It's not something that your mind can just fathom. But as long as the beingness, the life force is in the body, we will continue deepening. Almost you never come to the end of the possibilities of consciousness, yet at the same time you're aware that you are that which is beyond transformation at the same time. And this is really in keeping with what has been said all along. As pure awareness, you are the timeless, the immutable, means unchanging, unalterable reality. Yet in this dynamic expression, you're continuously renewing, refreshing. Your expression will change, will develop, become more deep, more profound, more broad, like this. It is like that. So these masters say it take many years of practice, if necessary. Some people not necessary. They grasp it and somehow immediately they're recognizing, but that is, and then still the mind will keep coming for a while, trying to recapture what it's lost. But gradually, somehow the beingness comes on top. And the mind also is in decrease, the beingness is in increase, something. The beingness is in ascendance, then the mind is in descendance, you see, like this happen. Yet, behind this, the unchanging awareness is ever present. So you and some other Western masters say we can do it now itself. Papaji also was like this. He would not cooperate with or perpetuate any state of delusion. He would not console any state of delusion. No, not this. So we were compelled to see. You were cornered somehow. And at a certain point, somehow your being had to confess, yes, I am the Absolute. Come out of the... And something felt, whoa, but it's true. What accounts for the different in approach? And also different teachers also, they have different, some very patient, and see the need for slow and continuous reminding, because in some way we came into a state of ignorance through continuous and repetitive, what you may call affirmations into the unreal. And so great books like the Gitas, Ribu Gita, Ashtavakra Gita, Avaduta Gita, Bhagavad Gita, they're called like a song. Many times, as I'm reading also to you, you see that they seem to be repetitive, like a lullaby, reminding the self, you're not this, you're not that. Pay attention, you're not this. Why go in this way, O mind? Why not be quiet? Keep quiet. Timelessness is your nature, like this, speaking. How can I know I'm on the right path? Because somehow it is something that you will intuitively know. More and more you will feel you're in a state of grace, of peace, then you will see when you're not feeling in the state of peace, and usually when you go to the mind, when you touch the mind, bang, you'll know, no, this is not grace, this is disgrace. Then somehow when you see again, then you feel again. But I can't say, don't say, oh, this is realization, I'm realized. No, just recognize that here there's no descriptions that I can say is permanently mine. These are only ideas. And like this, somehow slowly the noise is combed out of the beingness. At some point, the question, who am I, arises, and nothing is there to respond even to it.
See